Welcome back to Skyward Fighter, your go-to source for cutting-edge developments in military aviation and defense technology. Today, we're diving into something that has left defense analysts, aviation experts, and even rival nations scrambling for answers. A brand new, top-secret weapon from Lockheed Martin. On March 1st, 2025, Lockheed Martin dropped a cryptic video on its social media channels, teasing an unnamed, never-before-seen weapon. The company only provided three key descriptors: modular, lethal, and affordable. But beyond that, no official details, no specifications, just a shadowy, high-tech silhouette. But why is Lockheed Martin keeping this a secret? And what could this mysterious weapon actually be? Stay with us, because we're about to break down the clues and reveal two shocking possibilities. What we know so far. At first glance, determining the size and purpose of this weapon is challenging, as Lockheed Martin deliberately showcased it against a dark background with no reference objects, making it nearly impossible to gauge its exact dimensions. However, experts have speculated three possible sizes based on its design. One possibility is a 14-foot-long cruise missile, similar to the AGM-158J ASSM, a well-known long-range stealth missile already in use. Another potential size is a 12-foot-long weapon designed for internal carriage, possibly deployable from platforms like the F-35 or B-21 Raider. The third possibility is a compact 6-foot-long version, small enough to be carried in multiples on internal racks, making it ideal for swarm attacks. But here's where things get interesting. This weapon might not be just another cruise missile. There are some truly unusual design features that hint at a whole new level of battlefield capabilities. A closer look at the design. Despite the secrecy, Lockheed Martin's teaser reveals several game-changing design elements. The weapon features a streamlined, aerodynamic body resembling existing cruise missiles, along with folding wings and tail fins that suggest compact storage and potential deployment from various aircraft. It also incorporates an infrared imaging IIR sensor, a key feature in modern standoff weapons for precision targeting. However, some unusual details raise intriguing questions. A solar panel on top, almost unheard of for this class of weaponry, could hint at extended loiter time, passive energy collection, or even autonomous operation. Additionally, hexagonal sensors near the tail closely resemble the distributed aperture system, DAS, found on the F-35, which enables 360-degree situational awareness. If integrated into this weapon, such technology could allow for advanced self-navigation in GPS-degraded environments, potentially making it one of the most autonomous and adaptive weapons of its kind. If these features are what they seem, we could be looking at the first-ever AI-driven, solar-assisted, long-range attack munition. But is this theory correct? Let's dive into the top two candidates for what this weapon could actually be. The Extended Range Attack Munition, ERAM. One of the most compelling theories is that this weapon is the Extended Range Attack Munition, ERAM, a low-cost, precision-guided, air-launched munition being developed for U.S. allies. First mentioned by the Air Force in 2024, ERAM is a 500-pound class weapon with a range exceeding 250 miles, a top speed of Mach 0.6, and GPS-independent targeting capabilities. The program specifically emphasizes performance in GPS-degraded environments, which could explain the additional sensors seen on Lockheed Martin's teaser weapon. Additionally, its blast fragmentation warhead with penetrating capabilities suggests a multi-role function, making it effective against enemy bunkers, air defenses, and high-value targets. But there's a catch. ERAM was meant to be a cost-effective solution for U.S. allies. Would Lockheed Martin really call this modular, lethal, and affordable if it was just another version of ERAM? That brings us to an even wilder possibility. Project Carrera, a smart swarming weapon? Another strong contender for this mystery weapon is Project Carrera, a highly secretive program that Lockheed Martin has been developing for several years. Focused on distributed teaming technology, Project Carrera integrates unmanned assets and smart weapons into networked swarms, capable of executing complex missions with high efficiency. Lockheed Martin itself has described the project as a way for pilots to extend the reach of networked sensors, enhance the survivability of piloted platforms, and enable advanced data collection, fusion, and distribution for tactical execution. At its core, this program is centered on autonomy, AI-driven collaboration, and rapid adaptability, capabilities that closely align with the unique features hinted at in Lockheed Martin's teaser weapon. If Project Carrera is indeed linked to this mystery weapon, it could represent a major shift in how future air combat is conducted. Rather than relying solely on traditional manned aircraft, this system would leverage AI-driven swarms to overwhelm enemy defenses, gather real-time intelligence, and execute precision strikes with minimal human intervention. This approach aligns with the Pentagon's growing interest in collaborative combat aircraft, CCA, and loyal wingman programs, which aim to pair crewed fighters with highly capable autonomous drones. What sets Project Carrera apart, however, is its emphasis on seamless network integration and adaptability. Unlike conventional drone programs that follow pre-programmed flight paths or require constant human oversight, Carrera's autonomous assets would likely operate with a higher degree of decision-making capability, adjusting tactics on the fly based on mission parameters and battlefield conditions. This would enable U.S. forces to respond dynamically to threats, outmaneuver adversaries, and maintain air superiority in contested environments. The teaser weapon Lockheed Martin has hinted at may be the first tangible result of this groundbreaking project. Whether it takes the form of a next-generation drone, an AI-enhanced missile system, or a hybrid fighter drone platform, one thing is clear. Project Carrera could redefine the future of aerial warfare. And if this weapon is truly part of Project Carrera, that means we might be witnessing the rise of AI-powered drone swarms, capable of executing missions without direct human control. A connection to the Mako hypersonic missile? Adding even more intrigue to the mystery, Lockheed Martin's recent statements about modular, lethal, and affordable technology sound eerily similar to their description of the Mako hypersonic missile, unveiled in 2024. Designed using additive manufacturing, Mako allowed for rapid, cost-effective production, while its modular open system architecture, OSA, enabled interchangeable components, such as guidance systems or warheads, tailored for specific mission needs. Lockheed Martin even emphasized that these modular parts could be upgraded without proprietary entanglements, allowing integration from multiple manufacturers. Could the mystery weapon from the teaser be a subsonic or hybrid speed counterpart to Mako, an equally adaptable, rapidly producible system designed for mass deployment? If so, this could mark a significant shift in modern warfare, prioritizing versatility and large-scale production over traditional, highly specialized weapons. A subsonic or hybrid speed variant of Mako would offer distinct advantages, such as extended range, lower heat signature, and increased survivability against enemy defenses that are optimized for tracking hypersonic threats. Additionally, a modular open architecture design would allow for quick adaptation to emerging threats, making it an ideal candidate for both offensive and defensive operations. Lockheed Martin's emphasis on affordability further suggests that this new weapon could be intended for mass deployment, possibly as part of a broader strategy to overwhelm enemy defenses with sheer volume, rather than relying on a limited number of expensive, high-performance missiles. If this mystery weapon does share DNA with Mako, it could redefine how the U.S. military approaches strike capabilities, favoring a new era of rapidly deployable, scalable firepower. Could this be the beginning of a paradigm shift where adaptability and production speed outweigh sheer speed in next-generation weapons development? If that's the case, this wouldn't just be a new missile. It would be the first step towards fully autonomous, rapidly customizable warfare, a future where AI weapons evolve faster than human enemies can respond. Whether this weapon is the ERAM, a Project Carrera swarm munition, or something entirely new, one thing is certain: Lockheed Martin is changing the game. A solar-powered, AI-assisted, modular cruise missile could be a breakthrough in the way modern wars are fought. Imagine a networked swarm of these weapons, each capable of making its own decisions, navigating without GPS, and adjusting its mission mid-flight based on real-time data. If Lockheed Martin has indeed cracked the code on affordable, modular smart weapons, this could shift global military power in a way we haven't seen since the invention of the stealth fighter. So now we leave the question to you. What do you think this mysterious weapon actually is? Could it be the first fully autonomous swarm missile? Or is it just another cruise missile with a few upgrades? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest military tech and defense secrets. This is Skyward Fighter signing off. See you in the next mission.